Psalm 124. David says, Israel's help is in the name of the Lord. A song of degrees of David. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then thou hadst swallowed us up quick, when their wrath was kindled against us. Then the waters had overwhelmed us, the stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. Blessed be the Lord, who hath not given us as a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord, who made heaven and earth. That's a nice little song. I like that. If the Lord wasn't fighting for us, we would have lost long ago. But because the Lord is on our side, we will escape from all our enemies. I like that. But briefly here, there is a Joseph Smith translation. And what the Joseph Smith translation is, this is an inspired translation or correction of the Bible done by Joseph Smith to restore those passages that had been lost over the years. And the changes here are very, very minor, but interesting. It's just more a stylistic correction than the doctrinal one. So verses 1 and 2, it says again, it starts off, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say. But it just changes this to the opening. It removes everything else, just as now may Israel say. And then verse 2, it said, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us. But this is changed or shortened, simplified to, if the Lord was not on our side, when men rose up against us. So these two verses together. Now may Israel say, if the Lord had not been on our side, when men rose up against us. It's just a nice simplification of the psalm. Makes it a little easier to read. And again, short, sweet, to the point. If God was not on our side, we would have lost long ago. The same, I think, can be said of the church in the modern day. If God was not in this work, it would not have survived. It has been here almost 200 years, and it continues to grow. If God was not on our side, we would have failed long ago.